So hi, and this video will show you how to use the basic functions of sum, average, minimum, maximum, count, counta, and round, which means this is going to be a slightly longer video. If you want to just look at the individual ones, there are videos on these individual topics in my playlist, and they're very short and easy to understand. This one is just the basic few functions. So we have a bunch of numbers here, and we want to do all those things that we just had. So if you want to sum things, and on purpose I'm going to call it total again, and average, what was it, min, max, and count, counta. And you notice that this is just text. There's no formula, no magic, no nothing. The way you call a formula in general is you start with the equation sign, so equals, then you say, for example, sum, and for sum, as it says here, you have your number 1 and your number 2, and there will be a video at some point about good practices when using formulae, but the idea is that rather than having something along the lines of this, you know how number 4, number 5, they keep going up, it's suggested that you don't do this. Instead, you could use your mouse and just do a selection, and basically it will sum up all the things between E2 and E16, and you get the number you're after. So that's sum. Average works much the same way. Average, and if you typed in part of your function, like I have AVE and I know I want average, I can just hit tab on the keyboard and it will finish it for me. So if I want to do E2 to E16, same with min and max, and now comes the fun part. So if you want to count things, there are ways to do this, and count, as it says, counts the number of cells that contain numbers, which is to say, if I have this one counted, it will come to 13, and if I count all, it will also come to 13. Why this is interesting is that if I was to count items in here, none of them contain a number. Count these guys, it will come to 0. And the reason for that is count only counts items that are numbers. If I was to stick in 1 here, or even a 2, it doesn't matter, it will say 1 because, well, one of these are a number. Whereas if I count that bunch, it will come to 14 because, well, guess what, the actual count of these not being blank is 14, and note that the weight is blank, which means it does not get counted. So that's the comparatively quick version of going through these 5 or 6 basic functions. As I said, if you feel this is a bit rushed, there are videos on each and every one of them separately. I suggest you watch them. When you feel you're comfortable, we can move on to the if function, which will be the next video. So thanks for watching.